You too was shaking with it, yeah. I'm live real quick. I'm live real quick with it. I'm also tuning into my boys live too. We're shaking with YouTube, which I got going on today on my motherfucking computer. So I got shaking with the YouTube. Hit that like button for your boy. Hit that share button. Let everybody know you mobbing with your boy Jersey Minute for a minute. Just mobbing for a quick minute, quick second. What's good with it? Well, fucking listen to this motherfucking Michael G. My boy Michael B. Jordan is motherfucker from Jersey beefing with this chick from Newark and shit. Nah, that shit funny as hell.
And we know each other. We go way back all the way to Chad Science in Newark. Okay.
Corny kid, right?
No, I did not say that. Misquoted for sure.
Michael B. Jordan calls out a former classmate for making fun of him, and it is awkward.
Oh, why y'all trying to start drama over here?
The whole thing went down on the red carpet at a screening of Michael's flick Creed 3 in Atlanta.
And we know each other. We go way back all the way to Chad Science in Newark. Okay.
Corny kid, right?
No, I did not say that. Misquoted for sure.
And Newark is the hood too. If those that know, Newark is the trenches and shit like that. So I know from the way that chick looked, she gave him a hard time in Newark. That's the motherfucking trenches in there. And she was trash. She was trying to bad name him and shit like that on her podcast and shit. Talking about making fun of him, saying he used to walk around with his pictures and shit. I mean, now look at him now. Look at him now. You feel me? He's a superstar. You on his dick now and shit. You feel me? Like that's why it ain't never good to bully people. You see what I'm saying? That's why it ain't good to bully people. Now she need his clout. She interviewing him now. Somebody used to make fun of her in school and shit. You know what I mean? Like you need his help now. Shit it don't pay to be cruel to people sometimes. You never know you're gonna need somebody's help. That's on the real though. That shit funny as hell. Just the way his face looked and shit. Like I'm the corny guy, huh? He said, "Oh no, I heard you. I'm the corny guy." He like I'm the corny guy.
And we know each other. We go way back all the way to Chad Science in Newark. Okay.
Corny kid, right?
No, I did not say that. Misquoted for sure.
Michael B. Jordan calls out a former classmate for making fun of him, and it is awkward.
Oh, why y'all trying to start drama over here?
The whole thing went down on the red carpet at a screening of Michael's flick Creed 3 in Atlanta after he was approached for an interview by L'Oreal, the host of the Morning Hustle show, who reminded him they grew up together.
And we know each other. We go way back all the way to Chad Science in Newark. Okay.
Corny kid,
Man,
right?
she one of them damn chicks that used to talk shit. I know a lot of chicks like that from back in my day when I was in school that used to talk shit. Now they see a motherfucker. Now they want to be up on you now. When they see you with some money in your pocket, you looking good now. They looking busted because a lot of them chicks that used to look good back in the day, they're the ones that look busted. You should have got your ass one of them nerds from back in the days because that's who look good now. Them chicks now, the chicks that look busted, the chicks that look good now, they looked at busted back then. Now it's vice versa now. You play that and shit. Like I just like the way his face looked. That shit funny as hell. Like you see that face right there? That's the face you make when you run into somebody that you did not like back in the day. You man, look at this motherfucker right here. I remember you should talk shit about me. Now look at me now. That's that motherfucking look you
And
gave
we
somebody.
know each other. We go way back all the way
Everybody hit
to
that like button,
Chad
hit that
Science
share
in
button. Let
Newark.
everybody know you
Okay.
my
Corny
boy
kid, right?
Jersey Rich
No,
for a quick second.
I did
I
not
appreciate
say
everybody
that.
popping in the room.
Misquoted for sure.
Michael B. Jordan calls out a former classmate for making fun of him, and it is awkward.
Oh, why y'all trying to start drama over here?
The whole thing went down on the red carpet at a screening of Michael's flick Creed 3 in Atlanta after he was approached for an interview by L'Oreal, the host of the Morning Hustle show, who reminded him they grew up together.
And we know each other. We go way back all the way to Chad Science.
You can just tell like the way she looked, right? Back in the day, she was one of them chicks that thought she was the shit back in the day. Now she need his clout to make $1. That's how it always be. She was one of them bad chicks back in high school. I'm not saying she ain't making her money because she doing good for herself too, you know, coming out of Newark, New Jersey. Shout out to Newark, New Jersey, you feel me? But you know what I mean? Being a bully back then, they just don't pay out now. Like now, look at he a superstar. You need his clout now. All that talking shit. Then she gonna go on her podcast talking shit about, oh yeah, we used to make fun of him in Newark, New Jersey, because his name is Michael Jordan. He ain't no Michael Jordan. He used to walk around with his headshots, his picture. We thought he was lame. He was corny. Like motherfuckers being him. We be listening. You feel me? That's why he said, yo, I heard you. I was listening to your podcast. I heard what you said about me. You know what I mean? Be checking people. People be scared out here talking shit in these bushes, thinking people ain't listening. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
In Newark, okay?
she didn't think he was gonna say nothing about that. She got shook.
I did not say that. Misquoted for sure.
I heard it.
No, you did not hear me say. I said we used to make fun of the name, but yeah, he is obviously killing things out here.
Yeah, so that corny comment comes from a 2021 episode.
You could tell like back in the day, man, that motherfucker shirt she got on. God damn, motherfucker is making me dizzy looking at that damn shirt. It's like a motherfucking maze. But yeah, she was one of those chicks. Definitely thought she was the bad chick back in the days. Thought her shit didn't stink, which it does. And she probably one of them chicks that had a real bad attitude. I could just see it all in her face. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm the corny guy. Like, what is a corny guy to y'all? You know what I mean? Put that in the comments. Like, what is a corny guy? That's the first thing he said. I'm the corny guy. You feel me? Like, that's what you feel. Oh, I ain't see the salute. Soldier T, salute, man. What it do, bro? I'm gonna put that StreamYard key up too. I was just gonna go quick live for a minute too. I'm checking out different people's lives though, but I just wanted to touch on this subject since I am from Jersey and they both from Jersey, and you know that bullying shit could get out of hand and shit like that. But you know, this is a quick live to checking people that talk shit and you ain't think you was gonna get confronted. This is what happens. You feel what I'm saying? Facts. Yeah, that shirt fucking me up. That shit making me dizzy as a motherfucker. Yeah? I ain't even gonna cap. That's why I got this shit just froze. Like you could tell back in the day, she thought she was one of them chicks. Shit didn't stink. Talking shit about somebody, trying to break somebody else's dreams down. And I look at her. I'm not saying she ain't doing good for herself. You know what I mean? She got a podcast popping, and you know she on the an event for movies and shit like that. She doing her shit though, but she ain't doing as better than him. And I can tell the way she is. And I know Newark, New Jersey, because I'm from that county. That you know she was one of those chicks that thought her shit didn't stink. And yeah, you could just tell. You know what I mean? I'm from that same county, so I know a chick when I see her, and I know she's one of those chicks that thought her shit didn't stink. You know, and she definitely didn't think that he was gonna confront her. That's why she was blushing, like, "Oh no, I did not say that." You know, it's funny when you catch somebody in a lie, right? You talk shit behind your back, and you catch them in a lie. Especially when you talk shit on social media, where somebody can like go back and just listen to it. You understand what I'm saying? Like the social media shit could backfire on you. I've been saying this shit for a minute. You know what I mean? Like. This shit could definitely backfire on you and shit. Motherfucker, a zebra shirt on, giving me a motherfucking headache looking at that.
Where
bitch.
L'Oreal, her co-host Eva Marcille, and Dominique DeDiva talked about the actor.
I think that Michael B. Jordan is just like a nice, corny guy. And I don't mean that as a slight, right? I mean, we all know that the nice, corny guys treat you the best.
To be fair, it was actually Eva who called Michael corny. But L'Oreal did admit that in high school, she used to make.
But like, what is a nice corny guy? Like, what is a corny guy to y'all? You feel me? Like, and that was Eva talking about. I'm a corny guy. Like, what is a corny guy to y'all? Hell yeah, you never know how the table's gonna turn. You feel me, soldier? Like, you never know. Like, that's why it never. You never went talk shit about somebody because you know, especially the way he gave her that look, he was waiting for that moment to run into her. She one of them chicks that talk this shit. He might have gave her like shoot a shot at her and shit like that. She turned him down. Now she all up on the dick now. You feel me? Because she got that bag now. He got that bag now. Now she want that shit. You know, she probably one of them clout chasing chicks. You feel me? I can see from a mile away. You feel what I'm saying? She just chasing that
fun
bag.
of him.
To be
Oh,
honest
well,
with
he
you,
the
we
sexiest
teased him
man,
all the
the
damn time because
sexiest
his
man
name
in
was Michael
Hollywood
Jordan.
now, and all that
Like,
bullshit. You know what I mean?
let's start there. And he was no Michael Jordan. And then he also would come to school with headshot. We lived in Newark.
Yeah.
Like that's the hood. You know what I mean? So we would make fun of him, like, what you gonna do with your little stupid headshots? Like, and now look at him. You know?
But Newark is
Well,
the
Michael
trenches.
clearly
I
caught
ain't gonna
wind of
lie.
all that.
Newark, New Jersey
kid,
is
right?
the trenches. You
No,
feel me? But
I
there's
did
nice
not
places in
say
Newark,
that. Misquoted for sure.
but Newark is the trenches.
And L'Oreal later shared this final moment from the uncomfortable chat. And while Michael isn't exactly laughing, he's not letting the childhood bullies get him down, offering this advice to someone who's going through a tough time.
Just stay focused and stay locked in. You know, just follow your heart. You know, try to block out the noise and distractions as much as possible, and run your race. You know, don't compare yourself to anybody else. Just keep going.
That was Michael at the LA premiere of Creed 3 on Monday. He chatted with ET and opened up about the release of the film,
I'm saying,
which he
stay in your own lane and never worry about what other people say. You feel me? Because everybody gonna have hate. We all gonna have haters out there. Now as you can see, being a hater too don't pay out, because if she was somebody nice to her more in school, he might can look out for her more nowadays. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna rewind this back for those that didn't see it again. You feel me? Like, Michael B. Jordan ran into an old classmate on the premiere of his movie, Newark, New Jersey. You feel me? Like that. Like, it just don't pay to be a bully. You know what I mean? Because if she was nice to him when they grew up, I'm sure he would have her back more. Like, you know what I mean? He wouldn't mind doing the interview with her and asking questions and put her more on game and shit like that, help elevating her. But her being an asshole back in the days when they was kids, you know what I mean? Like, that shit don't now look at her. Now, like, the media blasting her for being like you was bad, you was a bully. Now she got that stamp to her that she was a bully back in school. You know what I'm saying?
In
Like,
Newark. Okay.
that's a bad look on her now. I can mess up her shit now.
I did
People ain't
not
gonna want to
say
do business
that.
with her. He a bigger
Misquoted for
star than her.
sure.
You know what I mean? We didn't know
Michael
the
B.
fuck she
Jordan
was.
calls out a
She came
former
out of nowhere.
classmate
You know,
for
shout out
making
to
fun
North,
of
though.
him, and it is awkward.
Oh, y'all trying to start drama over here.
The whole thing went down on the red carpet at a screening of Michael's flick Creed 3 in Atlanta.
Everybody hit that like
after
button.
he
Everybody
was
hit that
approached
like
for an
button.
interview
Everybody hit the like button, hit that share button. Let everybody know you might be with your boy Jersey Rich for a quick second. Hit that like button, hit that share button.
by L'Oreal,
Talk
the
about Michael
host
B.
of the
Jordan.
Morning
Talk
Hustle
about
show,
bullies. But
who
I'm just
reminded
popping in.
him
You know,
they
just called
grew
to
up
pop in,
together.
just popping in for
And
a
you
quick
know, we know
second.
each other. We go way back all the way to Chad Science in Newark. Okay.
Corny kid, right?
No, I did not say that. Misquoted for sure. No, you did not hear me say. I said we used to make fun of the name, but yeah, he is obviously killing things out
Ain't
here.
no misquoted. Ain't no misquoted. I hate when you catch somebody in the lie. Oh, I didn't say that. It was misquoted. It was her that said that. Like, get your ass out of here. We called you red-handed female. I ain't gonna say the B word. Okay, I don't like to say the B word on my platform, but female, we called you red-handed on your platform talking shit, and you didn't think he was listening to you, and he was. Now you are over there looking like a sucker now. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it does not pay to be a bully, bro. This is any bully out there. This is what happens when you're a
So
bully.
that
You
corny
never know
comment
you might
comes
need
from a
somebody. You feel me?
2021 episode of the Undressing Room podcast, where L'Oreal, her co-host Eva Marcille, and Dominique DeDiva talked about the actor.
I think that Michael B. Jordan is just like a nice, corny guy. And I don't mean that as a slight, right? I mean, we all know that the nice, corny guys treat you the best.
To be fair, it was actually Eva who called Michael corny, but L'Oreal did admit that in high school she used to make fun of him.
To be honest with you, we teased him all the damn time because his name was Michael Jordan. Like, let's start there. And he was no Michael Jordan. And then he also would come to school with headshot. We lived in Newark.
Okay, I can see that being a funny joke in high school. Your name is Michael Jordan and you don't play sports. Your name ain't no Michael Jordan, and you know how kids can crack on you. That's why I'm like, your parents sometimes, parents, you gotta understand this. When you pick a name like that for your kids, you putting a bullseye on their back when you do that to them. You know what I mean? They're going to have a hard time growing up when they got to live up to a name of Michael Jordan. Lucky he did. He did live up to a name of Michael B. Jordan, his own name, and made his own his own, he's his own self, what I mean, without the name, what I mean? He's an actor, different profession, and he's doing his thing out here. But that's tough. That was tough. I could get how tough that is for him growing up.
Work.
Yeah.
Like that's the hood. You know what I mean? So we would make fun of him, like, what you gonna do with your little stupid headshots? Like, and now look at him. Now look at him.
I can tell exactly what kind of chick she was. She's one of them hood rat ratchet chicks that used to talk shit. Like, we all went through them. We all know these chicks. We all grew up with chicks just like this, and chicks that try to mess up your dreams, or you say anything you're trying to do, you can't become that. You're always gonna have them hating chicks out there. You feel me? We all had them. You know what I mean? They're always gonna pass through your life, but we all gonna have hate, and just like he said, you take the hate, you take it on the chin, you keep it moving, and now look, you feel me? You run into like people that you had problems with back in the day, and now look at them, they need your help now. That's how it go. Tables turn real quick out here. You feel me? Like, it doesn't pay to be a bully out here. Now, like, it can hurt her career that she was a bully to Michael B. Jordan. You know what I mean? Like, he could have been helping her career a little bit better. Now it might be turning to her career, because now that she could be known as a bully. You know what I mean? So that ain't a good reputation, in my opinion, to have. I don't want to fuck with nobody that's a bully. I don't want to do business that's somebody that's a bully. That's a bad image in my part. So I know in the back of his head, he was waiting to see her ass. Like, he was waiting. Like, man, I'm glad I ran into your ass. You one of them chicks that used to talk shit, Newark, New Jersey and shit like that. Man, I'm glad I'm running into your duck ass.
Well, Michael clearly caught wind of all that.
Corny kid, right?
No, I did not
Look at his
say
face.
that. Misquoted
That's
for
that face
sure.
against somebody.
And
Yep,
L'Oreal
yep.
later
I
shared
heard your
this
shit.
final
I heard your shit, and I smell your shit from over here. You ain't slick. That's the face you get somebody when you like, you ain't slick. You ain't slick over here. I smell your shit. You smell that? You smell that? I smell shit.
moment from the uncomfortable chat. And while Michael isn't exactly laughing, he's not letting the childhood bullies get him down, offering this advice to someone who's going through a tough time.
Just stay focused and stay locked in. Just follow your heart. Try to block out the noise and distractions as much as possible, and run your race. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. Just keep going.
That was Michael at the LA premiere of Creed 3 on Monday. He chatted with ET and opened up about the release of the film, which he starred in and directed, and his new Calvin Klein underwear ad.
That Calvin Klein ad. First thought when you saw it.
I was like, my mama gonna have to see this. Let me call her. I'm sorry, it's out here. Got my business all out in the streets, literally. Just like a moment, just have everything kind of coming together at one time. It feels great. If you ever share that moment with my other actors who's having a moment of their own as well, it just feels special.
Got that string your key up. Anybody want to come mob and talk about this bully situation bullshit? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Shit, I might rewind that shit back too again and shit. If I want shit.
Watch football all season long, live and cable free with YouTube TV. Try it free.
Claritin relieves symptoms from over 200 indoor and outdoor allergens day after day. Live Claritin Clear.
Got that StreamYard kid who trying to pop up. You feel me? Whoever trying to pop up, let your boy know. Let me see if I can even request. But this is the topic right now. Though.
It's a Chad Science in Newark. Okay.
In Newark, New Jersey. Shout out to Newark, New
not.
Jersey.
And we know each other. We go way back all the way to Chad Science in Newark. Okay.
Newark, New Jersey. He was like, oh.
And we know each other. We go way back all the way.
He said, well, we go way back. But you wasn't really friends with somebody. Talking about we go way back. That's my man. That's my main man right there. It's always those type of people. I hate those type of people. You wasn't friends with their ass back in the day. Talking about I was your main man. You remember, man? You remember me? It's Boogaloo. You feel me? Shit like that. Let me get your ass out of here, motherfucker. I wasn't cool with you then, and I ain't cool with you now. Get your ass out of here. You know what I'm saying? Fake ass people. I hate people like that, man. I don't give a fuck how good you look or how good you look back then. Like, your attitude says it all. You feel what I'm saying? Like, get your ass out of here with that bullshit. You feel me? You don't get that on my end. Get your ass up out of here. Talk about, yeah, we used to go way back. We went to school in Newark, New Jersey, and we were buddies. Yeah, right. Look at his face. So it looked like y'all were buddies. You could just tell the way he looked. Look at his demeanor. Do it look like they were friends, y'all? Do it look like they were some hangout partners or study partners and study hall partners? Do it look like that? He like, man, you one of them chicks that used to talk shit in the hallways about me. Every time I walk past it, look at that peasy head looking kid right there. That's exactly what she should say. Look at that black, dark skin. And I don't know if she Hispanic or whatever she is. She might be mixed with black too, but you imagine what the thought she might have said about him. Like, look at that peasy head kid, and he's what he think he's gonna accomplish. He's never gonna become an actor. You know what I mean? Always putting somebody down, and now look at him. That's why I like them geeky kids are the kids now that have the money, they have the cars, a lot of them hitting the gym, their bodies look good and all that shit. Now the ones that look good in high school, fat, sloppy, broke, and all that shit. So it's funny how it goes, right? The tables turn quick out here, y'all. Like I was saying, like, it doesn't pay to be a bully out here because the tables turn real quick out here for people, motherfuckers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it only takes one time for your time to end. All y'all think that y'all was popping in high school. Y'all ain't popping now. Most of y'all motherfuckers ain't popping now. And most of y'all wasn't popping in. You just thought y'all was popping. That's just a little error. Motherfuckers ain't really popping like y'all thought y'all was and shit like that. Fuck out of here. That's like a little. I used to get tired of those little cliques in school, like them fake ass popular cliques, and I'm like, to me, them cliques never existed. If they did, I definitely would have been a part of it on the real, because I was always one of them kids that wrote music and fell asleep in class, and you feel me. I was never a geek or the popular kid. I was always one of the people in the middle. You feel me? So. But that corny kid, we all went through problems in school. We all got talked about. Everybody goes through it. It's a part of growing up and shit like that. But, you know what I mean? It's just funny when you finally run back into a bully, and, you know, this is the outcome, especially running into one in a big event like this where you produced a movie. You know what I mean? And the person that bullied you is the one interviewing you. Ain't that a funny coincidence? From the same town, both doing good things, but now she's interviewing you. Somebody that talks shit about you in the hallways, called you a peasy head and a fake Michael Jordan and all this funny shit. Now look at you. You feel me? You popping out here. She needs your clout. She wish she had your bank account now. It's funny how things change out here. That's why it's good to build good relationships with people. That's why I make my platform a networking platform out here. You don't get judged on my platform, and anybody that does, you get deleted from my platform. This is a networking platform. You feel me? We network, we build, and we chill. You might get a sub out here. You might get a like out my platform. You never know. You might meet somebody. You never know. Might get a number. That's what we do on this platform over here. You feel me? We building over here. So hit that like button, hit that share button. But you know what I mean? Like, fuck all that bullying shit, because this is the outcome you get when you bully people. So chat, how y'all feeling out there? Chat was good with it. People hit that like button, hit that share. That StreamYard key is up. If anybody wants to come out with your boy Jersey Rich, we is here. You feel me? But, you know, I've been holding it down for almost a half hour. Like I said, this is a quick live. I ain't gonna stay on too much. I just wanted to try my mic out with my computer again and shit like that, because I haven't been on my computer in a while. You know, I've been doing this shit from just my phone, but, you know, I'm back on the computer with it now too. So we tapping in with it more. You know, more entertainment shit to come, y'all. Definitely stay tuned. But yeah, what's good with this bully shit though, man? Like I said, it doesn't pay to be a bully out here. It just doesn't. You feel me? Like, now this shit it can hurt her pockets. You know what I mean? I would like to see like them have like a sit down interview together again and see how that goes. Let's get a part 2 going, y'all. This shit funny though, man. We play this shit back again.
The way to Chad Science in Newark, okay?
Chad Science in Newark, New Jersey.
I did not say
Shout
that.
out to Jersey. Shout out to Jersey, hometown. Shout out to Jersey.
Michael B. Jordan calls out a former classmate for making fun of him, and it is awkward.
Oh, y'all trying to start drama over here.
The whole thing went down on the red carpet at a screening of Michael's flick Creed 3 in Atlanta after he was approached for an interview by L'Oreal, the host of the Morning Hustle show, who reminded him they grew up together.
And, you know, we know each other. We go way back all the way to Chad Science in Newark, okay?
Corny kid, right?
No, I did not say that. Misquoted for sure. No, you did not hear me say. I said we used to make fun of the name.
See this, and I said, I'm not going back to the bank.
But yeah, he is obviously killing things out here.
Yeah, so that corny comment comes from a 2021 episode of the Undressing
Doesn't pay to be a bully out here, y'all. Doesn't pay to be a bully out here, y'all. But anybody want to tap in and time in a little bit? If not, you know, I'll be cutting this live pretty short today.
Jordan is just like a nice,
just wanted to test some
corny
shit out.
guy. And I don't mean that as a slight, right? I mean, we all know that the nice, corny guys treat you the best.
To be fair, it was actually Eva who called Michael corny, but L'Oreal did admit that in high school she used to make fun of him.
To be honest with you, we teased him all the damn time because his name was Michael Jordan. Let's start there, and he was no Michael Jordan. And then he also would come to school with headshots. We lived in Newark, like that's the hood. You know what I mean? So. We would make fun of him, like, what you gonna do with your little stupid headshots? Like, and now look at him.
Well, Michael clearly caught wind of all that.
Corny kid, right?
No, I did not say that. Misquoted for sure.
And L'Oreal later shared this final moment from the uncomfortable chat. And while Michael isn't exactly laughing, he's not letting the childhood bullies get him down, offering this advice to someone who's going through a tough time.
Just stay focused and stay locked in, you know, just follow your heart, you know, try to block out the noise and distractions as much as possible and run your race. You know, don't compare yourself to anybody else. Just keep going.
That was Michael at the LA premiere of Creed 3 on Monday. He chatted with ET and opened up about the release of the film, which he starred in and directed, and his new Calvin Klein underwear ad.
That Calvin Klein ad. First thought when you saw it.
I was like, my mama gonna have to see this. Let me call her. Like, I'm sorry, it's out here. Got my business all out in the streets, literally. This is like a moment, you know, just have everything kind of coming together at one time. It feels great, you know, and be able to share that moment with, you know, my other actors who's having a moment of their own as well. It just feels special. It feels like everything's happening in the right time.
Seems safe to say Michael's having the last laugh.
That's been it, y'all. Like I said, y'all, doesn't pay to be a bully out here. You feel me? You never know when you're gonna need somebody. You never know. It doesn't pay to be a bully out here. It definitely doesn't, man. And hopefully she just doesn't turn this her career. It shouldn't, though. She should be okay. Both coming from Jersey. Shout out to Jersey again. Like I said, this was a quick live. Everybody hit that like button, hit that share button when you come back and replay this. I definitely appreciate everybody popping in. I was just trying some stuff out, trying my mic out with my computer again, see how it sounds. And I might be back with some more material. So definitely stay tuned. I might actually just go for a couple more seconds so I can hit that half-hour mark. But yeah, hopefully everybody's doing good. I'm gonna be in these YouTube bushes. I might hop on somebody else's platform, but I'm about to get off of mine. Definitely appreciate everybody tuning in, man. It's been one love. We out.